Guys, so I thought I'd give you a little history of this area right here. This is Lake Keowee, northern Oconee, Pickens County, kind of takes up both counties. And it was some rain in the forecast today, so I thought I'd just get out early in the morning here and just do a little ride, checking the angles on the camera again, of course, trying to get it right with the chin mount. But anyway, this lake exists here because it is a reservoir for a 3-reactor nuclear station for cooling. And it was built, I guess the lake was probably built in the 60s, I'm assuming, and the plant was built in the 70s, or you know, it started in the late 60s and came online in the 70s. And it's a big place for people, employment around the area. It's a good place to work, good wages, skilled labor, and it's really put a lot of power on the grid for the last 30 years or so, 40 now I guess. But it's the lake has really gives some people some recreation. You know, a lot of fish in there, and a lot of people live on the lake now. They've come from all over the country to live here. It's super nice, upstate South Carolina. I mean, you can just tell it's just a beautiful lake, you know. And what's crazy though is underneath there was towns and roads and churches and bridges, and just filled it right up, you know. And there's actually, if you look on the map, there's actually another lake above it that is there in case this one gets too hot and too low and stuff. But coming up here on the left is going to be Oconee Nuclear Station and Duke Energy. I don't know how much of it I can get on the camera, but there's the 3 reactors over there. It's kind of hard to see probably. I'll see if I'll look back at it. Yeah, there's the site there. It's pretty cool. But like I said, it employs a lot of people, and good place to work. You want to make a good wage. It's kind of crazy to me about nuclear power. It's like, I just don't really understand why we don't have just a handful of nuclear stations. I mean, I get 3 Mile Island happened and Chernobyl and everything, and it can be dangerous, but the safety measures in place now are crazy. I mean, I've been to France and been in an airplane, and even in the French countryside, I mean, there's a nuclear station on every corner. You can see several at any time from the air, you know. It's just crazy, but it's good, clean energy, you know. Like I said, this particular station here, it's been online since the 70s, and from what I've gathered, I might be wrong about this, but from what I've gathered, there's not even that much spent nuclear fuel left over from all the years of work, you know, of it being online. I think the fuel is stored on site, and it's not even that much of it. But yeah, that's it right there. It's pretty cool. But it's crazy that the lake exists because of the nuclear station, you know. That's what it uses to cool the reactors and keep it under control. And I've always wanted, I've been inside the visitor center there that have a little world of energy you can visit, and I've been in there, but I had never been in the actual plant. My cousin works there, and he probably thinks, well, what in the world would you want to go in there for? I go in there every day. But it's just kind of cool. It's like another world, you know. But that's just something neat. A lot of people that are not from the area probably wouldn't ever know. It's just neat history. But I've heard of divers going down in the lake, you know, and finding Indian pottery and Indian arrowheads. And I think we'll be able to see the dam. This is Keowee River here, but there's the big dam. Yeah, you guys can see it there. Pretty neat. I hope the camera angles are getting it and the mic's working okay. I've got this Xbox 360 mic still for now. But yeah, so Duke Energy pretty much, the whole border of the lake, you know, the outside perimeter of the lake, they pretty much put really nice boat landings for everybody, for the public to use. And there's one, you know, it's 10 minutes from my house, then or several really that are within 20 minutes of where I live. So pretty cool. You can just go put your boat in there, or you can go fishing or swimming or whatever you want to do. The lake's actually really clean. It's a good lake. I have another family member that has a family home actually, on like a vacation home on the lake, and it's super nice. But yeah, we've got a little boat. We'd like to go there sometimes. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, if you ever visit the upstate of South Carolina, it's definitely worth going and checking out. Keowee Lake, Joe Cassie Lake. I'm assuming those are all Indian names, but it's really neat. But like I said, crazy. It all exists to keep the lights on. You know, that's crazy. That nuclear station really puts a lot of power on the grid, and has been for years. I heard a funny story about, you know, a lot of people, like I said, have moved down from other parts of the country to live on the lake. It's really beautiful homes. I mean, like breathtaking. There's another, so that's Warpath Landing. That's another public access for the lake. Yeah, like I said, I heard a story where a lot of people were complaining that they probably should get rid of the nuclear station that lived on the lake. And you know, I don't really understand why you would think that, because we're gonna have to have energy, right? The lights has got to be on. People aren't gonna go without heating and air conditioning. But anyway, I don't even think some of them people realize that the nuclear station built the lake. So it's like, well, you can fuss about it all you want, but the lake's here because of the nuclear station. Kind of crazy. But yeah, it's a really cool area to grow up in. I grew up on the lake, and we didn't go a ton, but I had some buddies that had some little boats, so we used to ski and stuff when I was a kid. We've always, on Friday after school, flew up here and put the hook in the water, you know. There's, down this road here, right here, is another landing. I don't think it's public, but, well, it is public, but I don't think it's by the energy company. Famous little road here. It's pretty cool. Check out the name of it if you can see it. Booger Branch. Yeah, so I thought I'd just get the bike out a little bit early this morning, since it was supposed to rain today, and ride it just a little bit. I did a little bit of work on it yesterday. The carb's been dripping a little bit of fuel, so I took it off and put it in the sonic cleaner and put a new little needle valve in there, and it's fixed it right up. I actually went ahead and cleaned everything, and it's running really good. Now this little gas station right here, Durham's, pretty cool thing about it is it's right on the lake here, so it sells pure non-ethanol fuel. And I'm assuming they probably do it mostly for boats, because, you know, boats sit up all winter or whatever. But I ride up here and get fuel for my bikes a lot, because they just seem to run better with non-ethanol. And plus, if you I got 3 bikes, you know. Well, one's a moped kind of, but some of them sit because you can't ride them all, you know. ATVs and weed eaters and chainsaws, and I think it's just good. That fuel lasts a lot longer than even 10% ethanol does. But this is the famous 6 Mile, South Carolina. There's where Booger Branch comes out right there. But yeah, some pretty homes. It's down through here. It's really nice. I see the rain starting to roll in, looks like. Better get back to the house probably. But yeah, guys, I won't bore you anymore. I just like I said, I'm still doing some angle testing on the camera, and we'll get it down here soon. And this guy selling something here? No, never mind. Just doing a little bit of camera angle testing. I got the chin mount on now, like I said, and still waiting on a good mic. But I kind of had the camera angled down a little bit too much this morning, so I was riding around earlier with the preview on the cell phone here. I think I got the angle down pretty good. I noticed some moto vloggers have a little bit different. They have that max lens or whatever for the Hero 9, and it's a little bit wider angle, I think, but I have it set to wide and filming in 4K, so I think it's gonna be good though. You don't want to be staring at the road right in front of us. What my wife was telling me, like, I saw some of your videos and it looks like you're looking down the whole time. It was just because the camera was angled down. Oh boy, a little bit of fuzz bust going on. Looks like highway patrol maybe. It is highway patrol. Uh-oh, a little bit of searching going on. Not good. Better them than me, I guess. But all right, guys, we're coming up here in 6 Mile, South Carolina, right here in town. I bet those guys were probably speeding. This is kind of a speed trap right here. You see a little bit of rain starting to come rolling in, clouds. So we're gonna call it a day, and I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Shoot us a subscription if you like what you see. We're gonna be doing a good bit more of this. I've really enjoyed learning the software, and you know, trying to learn something new when you're my age is kind of rough. But I don't care about it being super polished and all kind of crazy effects. I just wanted it to be raw video of the area, and we're going to do a lot of, we're really close to North Georgia. There's a ton of the Smoky Mountain 500 there, and you know, Smoky Mountains and Blue Ridge Mountains, Blue Ridge parkways there. So we're gonna keep you guys informed with some good videos and let you see some of the countryside around here. So hit that sub button, and we'll be back with more, guys. I appreciate you watching. Have a good one.